I swear to you, I played this mission like 100 times, and I've not died about 2 times out of the 100 tries. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Heiny Twin, and we're looking at Arena Showcase, new showcase, airport, shotgun, survive as long as possible. So first off, we're gonna look at my gameplay, and then after gameplay, we're gonna look at perks, gears, and most importantly, strategy for this map. And believe me, there is a clear strategy that I will be sharing with you today. Now, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and also drop a like on this video because it helps us a lot in the search. And also share this video with your clan to help your clan grow and help your teammates become stronger and build your team better. Now, without further ado, here's the video. All right, so now it's time to look at the key areas of the game or our strategy to improve your score or what you need to do to get a very good score. But before we get into that, let's get rid of the basics out of the way just in case there are new personnel here watching for the first time. So first off, as you can see right now, my win streak says 0. You want to get that up to 8, okay? And then you want to hit that 3-hour protection coin right there to protect your score for 3 hours just in case you lose, which you're going to lose some matches. Then secondly, your Junker Pro, obviously you got to put that on so you could get some bonus there. I'm at a level 8. Now, next thing is gear. Now, I'm going to mention gear because I'm going to recommend that you use all the shotgun aided damage you could get. Mine is at 31. So put on all the shotgun aided with the exception of the Jungle Pro vest. Everything else should be shotgun aided. You definitely need that here. Then when you move over to the perks, I'm going to recommend that you put multi-perk in your best slot. Okay, there's a lot of multi-kills here, whether it's blowing up the bomber or shooting in a crowd to create your own multi-kill. I definitely strongly recommend that you use multi-kill in your best slot. Now we're gonna look at also shotgun real quick. Now don't call me a cheapskate because I'm using a zone 2 shotgun. The reason I'm still using the zone 2 shotgun is because it's one of the only shotguns that gives you a 40 kill streak. Yes, up until this point in the game. Really, most of the guns still give you 30, but I know the where is it? I think this is it. No, 1 second. 1 second. Oh, here it is. The anniversary shotgun is actually probably the best shotgun to use. You get 45 kill streak, and it reloads and shoot a lot faster than the zone 2. Now the drawback on the zone 2 shotgun is that it's pretty slow, so you would have to deal with that if you're going to use it. And I know the other zone guns give you only 30, as I mentioned, but they shoot a lot faster, so you will get a lot more kills. So that's up to you whether you want to go with something a lot faster but has lower kill streak. The mission into two segments. This is the first part, and then the second part you go through the door, and then all the craziness starts to happen. So if you look here, you'll see I've laid down 3 X's. Now those 3 X's are where the knife man and the tanks come from. You notice I didn't mention the bombers, and you're gonna see why I mentioned knife man and the tanks. Now I wouldn't blame you if you just sat right here and wait for the bombers to come, because there's a lot of bombers and you got to play for the bombers, and you just wait for them to blow them up like exactly where this knife man is right in front of me, and that's fine. You're gonna go through the mission. You probably die one time or no time at all, but you will not be maximizing your score. And I'm gonna share with you why you're not gonna maximize your score. Now the X's, as I said, is where the knife man and the tanks come out. And the thing about the knife man and the tanks is they trigger, if you kill them quick enough, they trigger when you get to the next room. And if you could get to the next room with a minute and 15 seconds left or a minute and 10 seconds left, you will have a better score than if you leave this room with 59 seconds left, because time is so very, very important in this map. It's lots of multi-kill. Now, if you could go through 4 or 3 full clips on your shotgun in this first segment and leave here with a minute 10 left, you will have a very, very good score. So that's the first strategy, to get through this segment with a minute and 10 seconds on your timer left. So tip number 2 is when to reload. Now there isn't a perfect time to reload, but the best case scenario to reload is after killing both knife men that run from the left and while a tank is in transition, meaning the tank is running to his spot to shoot at you. That is the best time I'll suggest for you to reload. And reload is very important, especially for the second half of the map, because there's like everything going on. Bombers here, bombers there, knife men run at you, snipers, tanks. So finding that perfect time to get in the reload without getting chopped or shot is critical. This far in the video, put your skills to the test and smash that subscribe button. Also drop a like and share, I repeat, share with your clanmates so you guys could grow. So I'm pretty sure you guys know what's happening in the last part of this map. There's lots of bombers. Focus on the bombers, blow up the bombers, and get lots of points, right? It's a lot of chaos. So this diagram here, it's going to pretty much bring some kind of organization to what the chaos is like and how you could better use it if you know what's happening. So number one diagram here, as you can see, that X on the pole shows where the bomber runs from the left. He's going to run from that diagram on your left. Okay. Number two is the bomber that runs from outside this little door here, right in front of you. He's going to run right in front of you. Now, number one or number two, when you explode those, you want to explode either one of them right next to where the two knife men are going to run out. That's how you're going to take out those two knife men. And it's important if you get both knife men with one of the bombers, because if you kill the knife men separately, then as the mission continue to go on, they're going to be running at you at two different times. You want to keep them running to you together so you could keep on getting the multi-kill. Get rid of them one time. You don't want to shoot one and then a few more seconds, another one is going to run again and you have to shoot them. It's going to distract you from what you need to do. So there's a rhythm with the bombers and the knife man, all the enemies. But you want to keep that rhythm going. So by blowing up the explosive bombers at the right time, at the right place, which is easier said than done, I will admit, but there is a rhythm to it. Now, number three is another bomber, and I'm not sure if a lot of people have noticed that bomber, but he's an armored bomber, and he runs all the way into the back. He comes from behind that pole where the X is, and he runs right along that black area. Now, it's a very small target to hit, especially with a shotgun that spreads so wide. So if you could get him, especially when the snipers come around, it's a big score. So keep an eye out for that bomber. He normally runs after the one and two bombers pass. Then a few seconds later, he'll run around. And sometimes there's a second one behind him too. All right. Now, I also highlighted the that red barrel in number 4 because I'm gonna ask you to not destroy that barrel right away. You probably want to destroy that barrel when the first set of snipers come behind that black tarpon. Now those snipers are pretty far away, so you know sometimes you're shooting at them, they're not dying. That red barrel could help you, just in case you miss the armored bomber from number 3. So those are the bombers. Those are the 3 bombers that are in the game, and if you could look at the rhythm and start to see the sequence of running between the bombers and stuff, and if you could maintain that and hit them at the right position at the right time, you will definitely put up a very good score. So that's it from me this week, guys. Hopefully my tips and strategies helped you out. If so, please let me know in the comment section if you have any additional strategy or tips you want to share.